is the testimony Donald Trump could not have wanted the world to hear. But today, Stormy Daniels, the adult film star who says she was paid $130,000 to keep quiet about a sexual tryst with the now former president, took the stand. Under oath, under penalty of perjury, she told the jury how the two met, how she first refused his invitation, and how they ended up becoming intimate. Amber Cagliano with more on her bombshell testimony.
She's finally here. The atmosphere here at the courthouse is electric today. Stormy Daniels is the most anticipated witness in this case. It was the first time Trump has come face to face with her since their alleged dalliance 17 years ago.
She walked into the room and she had a long stride and she had lots of confidence. She walked right by Donald Trump and went straight to the witness stand.
What was she wearing?
She was wearing all black and it looked like a jumpsuit. It was flowing and she had her hair up and it was half dark, half blonde.
Mr.
Trump says he learned that Stormy would be testifying only hours before she took the stand. This is unprecedented. No time for lawyers to prepare. He vented on social media. Stormy began by describing how she first met Trump in 2006 at a golf tournament in Lake Tahoe. Later that day, she says Trump's trusted bodyguard, Keith Schiller, invited her to have dinner with Trump in his suite at the hotel. She says Trump was waiting for her dressed in satin pajamas. Does Hugh Hefner know you stole his pajamas? She says she told him. She testified that they talked about Melania. He showed me a few pictures and things, and I said, your wife is very beautiful. He said, don't worry about that. We don't even sleep in the same room. She says they also talked about Ivanka. He said, you remind me of my daughter because she's smart, blonde, and beautiful, and people underestimate her. Trump looked uncomfortable as Stormy was talking about Melania and Ivanka. He had a scowl on his face and was shaking his head. The porn star then told the court she picked up a magazine and swatted him on the butt with it. Several citizens on the jury giggled, but Trump turned to his attorneys in disgust, using choice words, claiming the story was a bunch of bull. Trump avoided all eye contact with Stormy. What do you make of that?
I think he didn't want to engage in any way, shape, or form. I don't think that he wants anyone to believe what she's saying, so he's not giving her any air.
Stormy says that Trump got undressed and posed on the bed. He was seated on the bed between me and the exit, dressed in boxer shorts and a t-shirt. I tried to leave, but he blocked my path. He was bigger and blocking the way, but I was not threatened. Trump's attorney repeatedly objected as she described the tryst, which Trump has denied. Stormy says the encounter was brief and she left, quote, just as fast as I could. But she says Trump called her the very next day and at least once a week for the next year. She says he called her Honey Bunch. During cross-examination, Stormy admitted she hates Trump. Am I correct that you hate President Trump? His attorney asked. Yes, Stormy replied. Do you want him to go to jail? I want him to be held accountable. You want him to go to jail. If he's found guilty, yes. At the end of the day's testimony, Trump had this to say.
This was a very big day, a very revealing day. As you see, their case is totally falling apart.
At one point today, Mr. Trump's lawyers demanded a mistrial, claiming that Stormy Daniels' testimony had gone into too much detail that was not relevant to the case. The judge rejected that request.